What the heck? So we're heading out this morning down to Organ Pipe Cactus National Monument, go on a little hike down there. And our daughter Nikki is with us. Let's get some goodies. Okay? All right.
We don't need to put water in that radiator.
This saguaro is huge and healthy.
Maybe I should go stand by it so you can see how big it is.
Yeah, do that.
Let me get a picture for it first.
Wow.
How big it is?
It's huge. I'm thinking it's so big because this garden probably gets water. Yeah, and that's why these cactuses are so nice and healthy. I'm gonna have to start watering our own cactuses. Okay. I saw some very beautiful black and white photographs of the Sonoran desert down here, and I'm just trying to see if I can get something similar, because man, they were really pretty. But man, it is beautiful down here. I gotta make my way back to the truck. Linda and Nikki went the other way. Oh, what do we have here? Well, there you go. It's a little tool, kind of flaked out of quartz. It's a little, I've shown so many of these in my videos, you guys. This is a little plane. It's for shaving wood, making arrow shafts or something, you know, with wood. It's a little tool, all worked around that edge like that. Cool. I'm going to show it to Nikki. So this is really exciting for us because this is the first time that one of our daughters has made it down to join us. And she's only here for a few days. We had to drive up to Phoenix and pick her up at the airport at midnight, bring her back down here to South Central Arizona where we've been camping and hanging out. But it's so cool to have her down here and show her the things that excite us. Yeah, we're going to enjoy the next couple days. I can see Linda and Nikki standing on the hill up there. I'm going to go up and join them. So, you're a very observant person, and that's a tool. You can see it's been sharpened all the way around the edges. You can find things like that too.
Oh, yeah.
Just keep your eye open. As you're walking along, look for something that doesn't belong.
Right, right.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we'll put that back on the ground for somebody else to find. Not in the road here,
Yeah.
but that's what we always do. We put them back on the ground for somebody else to find. But take a good look at it. You know what that is? That's a plane for shaving like arrow shafts, and it's for shaving wood.
Yeah.
That's what that's for.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
That tool could be hundreds or thousands of years old.
You found this across the way?
Yeah. Just laying over there on the ground. Well, I'm going to go up and look at that vista that you guys were looking at.
Yeah, do that.
All right. Yeah, are you guys going to go back up or are you going to go to the truck?
Well, we might come back up with you.
Okay, let's go look at it. They said from the top of this hill that the view is really kind of spectacular. So we're going to take a look. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful view of the Sonoran Desert. See all the saguaros out there and organ pipe cactus. What a beautiful view. Now I know that the Tohono O'odham Indians, as they traveled, they looked for sheltered sites. And if you look at this hillside here with all those caves or cave openings or sheltered areas, they could have used those areas for overnight protection. A lot of times you find areas like that, and you'll see pot shards laying around them. Pretty cool. Yeah, we're going to Organ Pipe National Monument, but this is actually more fun. Just a wide spot in the road where we just pulled off just to go explore a little bit. Nikki found another plane, but we're just leaving them here, of course. But she found another one, so she's already picking stuff up and kind of seeing things on the ground that doesn't belong. I mean, you know, it doesn't match the rest of the rocks, you know, is what I mean by that. But that's pretty cool. We're on an old trail here that goes around the mountain. They're going up, the trail kind of goes around this way. But that's why we're finding flakes and things like that. I know it doesn't look like much, but I'm on the trail right now. It's old. Kind of heading over to where those possible shelters are at. I want to get a closer look. Trying to make my way up there. There may not be anything there when I get there, but I got to go check. This is down below those caves I just showed you, but oh yeah. Yeah, I can guarantee you this was used for shelter. Look at this. It's got this outer area right here, and then if you go back into that alcove right there, it's even more protected back in there. These rocks laying on the ground may have been stacked at one time. Everything here is really, really super old, I tell you that. But yeah, if I needed shelter, I'd stay here. Now the two tools that we found this morning were both made out of quartz. And quartz is not a really good thing to make tools out of because it kind of breaks off in chunks. That's why obsidian works better, agate works better. To me, I always look at quartz as a last resort, but they did use it. What the heck? Oh, that goes back in a ways. And it goes back in maybe 30 feet. It's not too high. Back in there is higher, maybe 5 feet high, with a kind of a low opening here to get back in. And if you were sheltering here, look what you got to wake up to in the morning. What a view. This is really odd. Two perfectly little round holes. Look to be maybe 1.25 inches in diameter. I'm wondering if it was for blasting, if they had drilled the rock and done some blasting up here. Maybe exploratory mining, because I know they mine copper in this area. They didn't mine it here, but they might have been looking. Okay, I've been climbing I'm almost up to that larger opening up above. See what's up in here, if anything. This one's big. Oh yeah. Pretty high above the desert floor. Whew. Quite the climb getting up here. Really nice sandy bottom. Big overhang. So you can be back in here totally out of the wet weather. Kind of tucked back inside. Especially back in there. Around the corner is another cave. This one's particularly nice. And here we are. Oh, I think stacked stone right here. Part of the opening on this side. This one's pretty deep. Wow. What do you think? Would you camp here? I know I would. Well, I'm going to go back and see what Nikki and Linda are up to. I don't think they've got keys to the truck, so they're probably waiting for me back there. I better hurry back. It's kind of a nice area coming down off those caves. Got this wall here to hold on to and a nice smooth area to walk. It's all right. What you got? Oh,
Maybe a piece of just flake.
it's a flake, I think, yeah. Could be a piece of a bigger tool, but you just never know. But definitely a little worked flake. Some man was holding on to that a long time ago. You know what? Let's go back to the truck and drink water and eat our snacks.
I wonder if the rest of those over there go with it.
Hey, a while ago, I found these pieces of a ceramic plate, and I tried putting them together. And look, Nikki found some
There's
more.
more, yeah. Back where we just were, there was at least another handful. It matches it perfect. So it must be.
That's
there's
pretty
the
cool.
Might be a bowl, actually. Look at that thing.
Oh, that's melted glass from a fire.
Oh, okay.
Well, this is the Organ Pipe National Monument Visitors Center. The ladies just went down to the restroom. I'm going to go in and take a look around.
There you go.
All right, thank you.
Would you like a map?
Yes, please. Okay, we've determined that we've seen enough cactus and we're going to go see some Mexican food. We're going to a place called Grandma's Kitchen.
Granny's kitchen.
Oh, I get it wrong every time. Granny's Kitchen. It's in Y, Arizona. We've eaten there before. Food is good. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, yeah.
Another special. Thank you. Yeah. And then she's got the soup.
Okay.
You get a little soup. Oh, thank you.
Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, this is the $10 special. Each one comes with soup. Nothing like Mexican food at a Mexican restaurant, yeah? I mean, real Mexican food. Well, this was an old campsite, and it's been fun just taking Nikki around and showing her the places where we've camped in the past, so she gets a good idea what it's all about. She also owns a 6x10 cargo trailer like ours, and in the past we've insulated it and put in windows, built in a bed and countertop, you know, and table inside, and she has that and hasn't had a chance to get it out and use it very much yet. A little bit. She's going to get out more this summer and use it, but it'll be up in Montana. We're introducing her to the desert down here because this is such a nice place to come in the wintertime. Problem is getting enough time off of work to make it down here. You know those young people that have to go to jobs all the time? But we're showing her what she can look forward to. A long time ago, let's see, I was about 24, Linda was 23, and we bought a sailboat. Very carefully, we had spent a lot of time studying hull design and everything because we wanted to take this boat and sail across the oceans, which we did. But when I told my dad that, he said, "Oh, you need to wait until you retire. You know, that way you'll have the money to enjoy it." And I told my dad, I says, "Dad, when I retire, I may not be physically capable of doing this." And he thought about it, he goes, "Yeah, you know, you're right." Hey, Nikki, you're not old enough to know what this is. What do you think of the shape? What do you think that is?
Well, it looks like a house, but is it like an oil can or looks like a quart size?
Well, you were right when you said it looked like a house. This is log cabin maple syrup.
You're kidding.
Nope. This what was in this can was maple syrup, and it had a picture of a cabin on the side. Log cabin
Oh my
maple
gosh.
syrup. Isn't that cool?
That's a funny little gimmick. That's not what I thought. I mean, yeah, it looks like a cabin, but I wouldn't have thought that's what
Yeah.
it would be out here.
Yeah, I remember that as a kid. That's the way maple syrup came. And it was designed to look like a cabin.
That's pretty cool. The purple glass is so pretty.
Well, that's been laying on the ground for a while.
There's a couple more pieces over there of that color.
Yeah, it's beautiful, actually. You know what would be really cool? To have the whole bottle and find a whole bottle that's purple like that.
Oh, that would be cool.
Well, there's an ocotillo over there in full bloom, and I can't get down through the wash to get to it, so I'm going to walk around. I want to get a photo of that. Oh, look, my daughter's more agile than me, and she made it down through the wash. She's standing around the plant. You bugger. Well, good for you. You're tough.
I found a spot. We can get back up.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Wow, yeah.
These little moth bugs pollinating them still. See them?
Yep.
Little black butterflies. Things.
You know what, Nikki? It's just starting to bloom.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's going to even get better.
Because they're sure pollinating the heck out of them, so they must be fresh. That's what my mind thinks anyway.
Yeah. Well, we're going back Nikki's way. Hope I don't die. I just slipped. Already sliding. Been kicking myself all day because I left my walking stick back at camp. I had somebody ask me one time why I wear long, I notice you're wearing shorts, but somebody asked me why I wear long pants. And it's kind of like, this is why I
Well, I
wear.
brought pants, but you told me today we'd be on manicured trails.
I know, I wasn't anticipating doing this. Oh well, don't listen to me. Be prepared all the time. Well, it's starting to get way too hot down here in south central Arizona, and we're going to be heading back to Montana and the mountains of Montana so we can get up and camp where it's cooler during the summer. But what I'd like to know is, where do you guys go during the hot summer months? Those of you that spend time down here in southern Arizona when it's winter time, where do you go in the summertime? Do you go to the coast? Do you go, you don't have to tell me exactly where, just leave a comment, say like southwestern South Dakota or north central wherever, you know what I mean? Leave a comment down below, where do you go to get out of the heat of summer? I'd like to know. Hey you guys, thanks for coming along in this video. We'll see you around.